live.
Yay.
I am so excited. Oh my God. We are live. I'm so excited to see all the amazing things going on in the United States every day in the last month, aren't we? I'm on a perpetual high. Of course, that only describes my blood pressure and stress level, but it's a high nonetheless. Start the show.
Okay, let's start a show.
Since 2020, we've done plenty of virtual comedy shows online. And though the virus is slowing, we'll keep going because we've still got lots of hydroxychloroquine and ivermectin.
Welcome to Virtual Comedy Show. It's a Zoom meeting with jokes. So please turn on your camera, turn on your mic, unless you have barking dogs or a rabid moose in your living room, in which case, please mute yourself for Pete's sake, and let's have some fun.
It's the Virtual Comedy Show, starring Steve Goodie and Brad Tassell.
Very thoughtful.
Tonight, Steve and Brad welcome comedian
Brad Trackman!
plus funny songs from
Insane Ian!
and a patty melt from Patti Vasquez.
He's drunk.
And much more. Now, please welcome Brad Tassell.
Yay! Welcome. People are coming in. We're live. We're streaming. Welcome to the Virtual Comedy Show. I'm Brad Tassell, and we are, as you may all know, just a couple of weeks from our 5th anniversary of doing this show. Can you believe it?
Wow.
More than 250 episodes. Steve, what's this one?
This is 250.
This is 250 episodes, and that is an entire total of over $97.60.
That's right.
Fantastic. And by episodes, I mean that they're the ones that I panic every day at noon on Monday trying to figure out what the hell I'm going to write. But it works out, and no matter how I do, we have our star Steve Goodie, yay! And of course, Patti Vasquez, mostly because of the power of hypnotism. We put her under 4 years ago, and she didn't know it. Now she pretends like she likes us because it's now in her DNA. So we also have a super stellar show with famous, hilarious comedian, and best-selling author, and Brad, I don't have your intro, who is one of the few professional comedians that shares my name, Brad Trackman, everybody. Brad Trackman, very funny. Good work now, Philly. And it's hard to be happier with our musical guest. It's our pal Bond, Ian Bonds.
Oh, we call him.
Bonds.
What do we call him, Brad?
Ian Bonds, right?
No, we call him Insane Ian. Try to pay attention.
No one ever told me that.
I just said it in the intro. I just said it.
I don't pay attention to this show.
It was in the Facebook
And
message.
it's written on his face right there. And
Do I
behind
look
him.
like I have time to pay attention to anything?
You should study the phone.
All right, Carla Ulbricht's coming in. We'll just let her take over.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I forgot what I was saying. Okay, so here we go. I'm skipping the next joke because it fit in with Ian Bonds, and now we all screwed it up. Okay,
You can tell it anyway. It is my name.
that's
his
right.
name.
No, it doesn't work anymore. Sorry, you screwed that. Ian, you're off. Come on. By the way, the airline problems continue unabated. Did you see that? A flight from New York to New Delhi was intercepted by an Italian Air Force jet as it flew over Italian airspace to be escorted and diverted to land in Rome. The pilot at first resisted the stop, but the Italian Air Force pilot said, "This is an offer you can't refuse."
Yeah.
Y'all didn't know I just slipped into the jokes right away. Usually I don't do that. You're all stymied. Y'all thought, wait a minute, he usually talks about something for a minute. But I didn't. I started telling jokes right away, and it made everybody sad. Okay.
Hey, Brad, you're a little quiet. Can you crank up your volume?
Why am
a
I
little
so quiet?
bit? I don't know,
Test 1, 2. Well, let's see what mic I'm using.
but I can
His
hear
blood
Jeff.
pressure is too low.
I can hear Jeff Morris's CPAP louder than you.
Oh my God! How about now? Test 1, 2. Test 3, 4,
That's a little
5,
better.
6.
That's
I
a
think I
little
saw Jeff Morris's CPAP open for the Rolling Stones one.
Man, I know. Write that down. I'll use it next week.
I don't know why that's so funny.
I don't know why that's funny, but it sure is. Boy, he's
Story of my
insane.
life.
He's
He's
insane,
insane.
isn't he,
That's why.
everybody?
He's insane.
He's insane. Ian's insane. Bonds. Oh, well, it is stressful and confusing and even scarier times these days, wouldn't we say? Psychologists are suggesting people look back to the hobbies they loved as a child to help them cope. It can help add a little whimsy and joy in your daily routine, or if you reintroduce the activities you spent your youth on. Sadly, mine is unavailable because my dad got rid of all those Playboys in his closet.
Ah.
And I'm too far away to sneak in his bedroom anyway. So, all right. I thought that was cute. Anybody else out there? I don't care, guys, girls. Did your dad have a lot of Playboys in the closet that you snuck in and got?
Define a lot.
One.
More than
I don't care.
Yes.
Oh no, my dad had a stack. Oh yeah, he got them every week, man. So
Every week.
I found it when I was cleaning my dad's bedroom, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I was 11. I was like, "Don't clean your dad's bedroom."
yeah.
Wow, this is a lot of information.
Bedroom.
Learning things today. I didn't know this was an education.
One drawer. Oh yeah, a drawer. You didn't know what?
I didn't know this was an educational program.
It is an educational program.
Well, if it's not going to be funny, we can at least have some education.
That's right. For my dad's birthday a couple years ago, I found a Playboy from the month I was born, 1964. And I said, every woman in here is dead. Okay, so you love that. Turkey will export more than 420 million eggs to the United States to help alleviate the avian flu egg shortage.
Wow.
Eggs will be more expensive because stores in the U.S. will have to hire an extra employee to tell the customers they came from chickens and turkey at the same time. Wait, I don't want to eat turkey eggs. No, they're from chickens. But it says turkey. The eggs are from turkey. I don't want turkey eggs. Okay, great. There you go. That was fun. Hey, off the coast of Chile. Hey, I bet y'all saw this. Have you seen the video?
Are you going to tell me that the chili's not from Chile?
No. It's not. Wait, no, it's coast of Chile. A humpback whale briefly swallowed a kayaker who was out paddling with his father. When asked if at any time he was worried for his life, the whale said no, but chili is hell on my acid reflux. So it's I went with your joke, Steve.
You did. And that was a mistake again.
Kayaker was paddling with the whale's father. I don't know how he go out there with the whale's father.
Well, the whale had his father with him. That's why he said, spit it out. That's what fathers tell their kids. A new study suggests, are you talking to me? Who's talking? A new study suggests large reserves of white hydrogen may exist in mountain ranges. Geologists in the U.S. say it's positive because white is the only hydrogen Trump will hire. Boom. Birkenstock. Who's wearing the Birkenstocks?
You know you are.
I've never had a pair of Birkenstocks. Isn't that weird? Birkenstocks is suing companies in Germany who are creating similar sandals to theirs. They're suing them. The company says their sandals are works of art and must be given copyright protection because of it. The other companies disagree, saying their sandals are totally different because they don't come with patchouli and 6 weeks without a shower.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a size.
Again, anybody? Oh man. After 95 years, where it started in a motel, by the way, Kentucky Fried Kentucky Fried
Turkey.
Kentucky Fried Chicky is moving to Turkey. Yeah. Moving
They're
to
going to have some
Texas.
chili.
Moving to Texas. The company is run by the Yum Brand Corporation and points to Texas's less regulation as the main motivation.
Motivation.
I'm going to start that over and do it all again.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's not live.
This is for the replay later. No, I went and saw Colbert, and he'll stop half his jokes and redo them. He doesn't do them perfect. He stops them and redoes them. I didn't believe Letterman would never do that. You go see Letterman, and he would, no matter what happened, the show is in 50 minutes, and he walks off stage. But Colbert, man, he'll take an hour. After 95 years, where it started in a motel, Kentucky Fried Chicken is moving to Texas. The company is run by the Young Brands Corporation and points to Texas's less regulations as the main motivation.
Motivation.
With I should read these before I do the show. With a spokesman saying, a spokesman said, in Texas, not only can we take Kentucky out of the name, but that pesky chicken crap too. Everybody enjoy your Texas fried something or other.
Kentucky Fried Turkey.
That's right.
Turkey.
Yeah.
Texas fried chili.
Turkey eggs. Kentucky fried turkey eggs. Lester Holt. Oh, it's a banner day. Lester Holt is stepping down from NBC Nightly News anchor as the anchor after 10 years of no one knowing there was still someone doing that job. Anybody even know there's anchors anymore? Hooters has filed bankruptcy. Let's see the sadness in the eyes.
Wow.
Hooters has filed bankruptcy. Millions of men will now be forced to look their waitress in the eye.
Boom, boom.
I knew the writing was on the wall when I went into Cozumel the other day and the big Hooters was closed. So, and I asked her, "Hey, lady, is that closed?" Okay. Wendy's is changing its drive-through service to using AI ordering. We can't wait for that.
Oh boy.
When you give your order to an AI voice, that's what you do. It's all computer. The company said cutting out humans for the ordering process will ensure you get your order wrong in half the time. Twice as fast and crap you didn't order. All right. Oh my gosh. Literally my favorite joke today. Are you ready?
Ready.
The New York Yankees owner, Hal Steinbrenner, has changed course from his father George's strict rule of no beards on the field. Yep. Saying that it's time to change with the times. Now, this will not affect the hundreds of other players in the league whose beards are in the stands.
I get it.
Oh, good. I was waiting for somebody to. Okay. That's my favorite joke ever. A venomous snake was found in a pile of bananas at a New Hampshire grocery store by employees. It was described as unappealing.
Really?
That's my favorite joke.
And that's not even the punchline.
Oh.
I'm going to stop. I will. Oh, Patty's finally back. I will be editing out the punchline since Alice laughed so good at that one. I needed that. Fish and game were called, and the snake was removed unharmed and placed in Slytherin by the Sorting Hat.
That joke was written for Steve.
That joke was Oh man, a young gorilla was rescued from the cargo hold of a plane on a flight from Nigeria to Thailand. It's now in the care of the Istanbul Zoo, so that's nice. The poachers who stole the gorilla have demanded the return of the animal and asked where the 5-month-old gorilla is being held. Turkish wildlife rescuers said he's in Constantinople. All right. This is it, everybody. The joke of the week. The joke of the week, for those that don't know, is I get an email every day of joke setups, and I write the punchline because I don't want to click on the link to hear the actual punchline. Put it in the chat. We'll read it later. Joke of the week. Why did Adam and Eve get kicked out of the garden?
Why did Adam and Eve get kicked out of the
Didn't watch what they were eating.
Wow. Hey, everybody, it's Matt Tassell.
Hey!
Matt Tassel's right over there. That joke was so funny, it knocked this thing askew.
That's right.
In askew it did.
Hey, you know what? Like a good baseball team, I was batting about 350.
Yeah. Your beard was doing well, too.
Yeah, the beard. Yeah, that's right, my beard. My beard's in the other room.
All right, well, let's do a thing. I think maybe, let's do a top 10 list.
Do the thing.
Let's do. As Brad mentioned, we've been doing this show for quite some time. We started in 2020 just as the shutdown happened, and we, for whatever reason, have just not stopped. And we can't explain it, and we can't explain why you guys keep coming back, but you do and we do, so that's how this goes. And tonight is, in fact, our 250th episode. When we got to our 100th episode, we had a big thing. We had special guests and special video presenters singing and dancing. It was just crazy. And then at 200, it blew the roof off the dump. It was crazy. And this is 250, and we didn't do nothing, so we're just going to do this. Yay! But it is 250, and that is a milestone. So tonight's category is top 10 things that there are 250 of.
Oh.
This will be a math-based list. Top 10 things that there are 250 of. Number 10. Years of American democracy, just about, if we're lucky. Not a bad run. Things there are 250 of. Number 9, dollars invested in a dozen eggs. Regardless of what country they're coming from. Number 8, combined IQ points at Mar-a-Lago at any given time. Top 10 things that there are 250 of. Number 7, tenths of a millimeter in an inch for the commie, fairy, snowflake weirdos who like the metric system. We know who we are. Number 6, miles in the Indianapolis 500 adjusted for inflation. That's for you, Brad. That's an Indianapolis joke. Top 10 things there are 250 of. Number 5, the number of yards away from an elementary school the current president must stay.
Oh, yeah.
Ruth.
Really? Number 4, pounds of cheese in a Papa John's stuffed crust. Number 3, cumulative age of Matt Gaetz's last 20 girlfriends. Told you there would be math tonight.
25 minus.
Yeah. 5.5. That's what I came up with. Top 10 things are 250 of. Number 2, active brain cells at the Department of Government Efficiency. And the number 1 thing that there are 250 of. Big Macs permanently on hand aboard Air Force One.
So let me ask you this though.
Yeah, do I have to explain them?
That count, because 2 New Year's Eves we did 4 shows.
That's right. But that was not a significant number of shows at that point. Since our anniversary is in the beginning of March.
But do we count? Are you counting those each as a show, or is that one show?
One show.
That's one show.
So all 4, because we did 4 different hours.
I know, but that's because we're crazy.
It was a 4-hour show.
That is not happening again.
A 4-hour show.
You know what we were doing? We were finding Ian.
Yep.
No, not yet.
No, we were finding Patty.
We need Patty first. If we're gonna go crazy, we gotta start
Let's go. Yeah, we
start
got to
with
go crazy.
Then we go to insane.
Okay.
There's a logical
Patty's
progression for all
curling
of
her
that,
hair.
yes.
Oh my God, Patty. Yeah.
Hey!
Oh, wow.
Thanks.
She's banging.
She's banging.
Yeah.
Got a banger.
Very nice.
He's also muted.
She is muted.
Well, she wants to get the bangs really to effect. Then
She has the
then she'll
quietest
turn her
bangs in the
microphone on.
world, so she mutes. No, she's not muted. Are you muted?
Muted.
I wasn't. I was just trying. I was unmuted. I'm just trying. It's a very special show, so I'm trying to celebrate with
nice.
better bang.
You put more into it than either me, Brad, or Bob.
That's right.
That's a gap right there. Let me get my phone iron. All right, no, we're good. All right, we're fine.
A certain obsession with that is it's kind of crazy. It's a little crazy.
Is it? Well, yeah. That's how
Let's
I feel.
find out.
Fine.
We're gonna ask the
Everything's
eternal
great.
question: is Patty crazy? Here we go.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, there it is.
Is Patty crazy?
Am I crazy?
Patty's not sure, Patty's not from lunatics winning their local races to major league wackos with orange faces to obnoxious a-holes taking handicap spaces. If she's losing her mind, that's fair. She's Patti Vasquez.
Am I crazy?
And her new quad.
I kind of like this. We actually have like a rotation of my bangs like over
like it.
time.
Yeah.
So here's all my jewelry too, by the way. This is like my little. Sorry. Anyway,
It's art.
it's mostly costume jewelry. This is a cross. You don't need to know any of that. Anyway, no, I think that this week I'm crazy. I can't. Oh my God, you guys! So many things have happened since we last gathered, and I want to start with this. Every single day, my husband at some point, not like in the morning, always, maybe in the afternoon, maybe before we're going to bed or just trying to relax. He will say every single day, I was supposed to be happy. And he says it every day. And yeah, we were all, and we were supposed to be happy in the sense that there was joy in that campaign, right? With Kamala Harris and Tim Walz and there was an element to that. There was something on the horizon that we were going to get over this hump, the Biden presidency, for all the stress that we felt, we're just holding on, and there were so many great accomplishments. I'm not gonna. By the way, that's artwork from Griffin. Anyway, I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm tired. I work for the state of Illinois, and I had to do a report today basically these cuts that the GOP wants in DC, it would basically in Illinois alone would kick off almost 900,000 people off of their insurance, and that's people. Yeah, and that's people on the ACA. So there are like 11 states that if they don't get enough federal funding, they automatically kick people off of insurance under Medicaid and supplemental funding. I don't want to get into it because it's horrible, and let's all just it's all yay. Here's my jewelry. Do you want? Let's just do a tour of my jewelry instead.
Yeah,
I think that would be nicer. Like, so this is my dad's. My dad was a cab driver, and this is Saint Christopher, who is a patron saint of travelers. Yeah, so that was nice. He said my dad's a cab driver, so that's why I have that. And then my husband's family was like, "Oh, you're religious. We'll give you these other tokens of I don't know what that is." At any rate, even though I'm Irish and Mexican, I'm actually not Catholic. It's a topic for another time. Because I was raised Mormon and confirmed Lutheran and married in the Catholic Church. And my mom was a Buddhist for a while. No myo kyo. Everything's good. Oh, that just fell, didn't it? That fell. Like right there. I broke things. Anyway. You should never use Velcro.
Oh my God, the whole thing came off the wall.
Patty, when you used to broadcast from your car, you never broke anything.
Yeah.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
She used to go in the basement. In the basement, have the green screen.
I should probably go to the basement. I just broke my whole frame. Anyway, that's fine. I mean, who cares? At least I didn't break the country. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true.
I didn't break democracy. These MFers, that's okay for me to say, right? Like, that's the words. Okay, good. Here's the thing, like the people who made this happen, the Heritage Foundation, the Constitutionalists, the Originalists, all these people, that was never the thing. People often talk about like the cruelty is the point and all these things, but it's beyond that. Like they literally just want to give this all over to the billionaires, the oligarchy, so that we are just numbers on a page. Like literally, that was a problem with the Social Security. Oh, there's over 20 million people getting Social Security who are 150 years old. No, those were literally numbers on a page from going all the way back to 1875, because that's how old the programming is. It's COBOL programming, was developed in 1950. I only know this because my mom was a COBOL programmer with the federal government, and she helped with Y2K. I think we covered this last week. I'm so sorry if I'm doing it again. But I can't. These Doge bags are freaking crazy. So no, there's no question, Steve. I'm definitely crazy. I freaking have had it with these people with their cruelty. So going back to the Federalist Society, the Heritage Foundation, all these originalists, there was never about like, oh, we need to stay true to the Constitution, because they don't believe that. They think democracy is broken. They want everything, that all the social services for senior care, for the disabled community, for childcare. They think that should have nothing to do with what we have all paid into, what we all have agreed in the social contract to help each other out. I'm sorry, the actual Christian. Let me find Saint Christopher. What does he think? He's on the floor somewhere. But that's a point of Christian values that none of these MFers have. And so, I'm crazy. I have to clean up this mess down here that I just made down here. It's going to be fine.
It's going to be great.
You know what? Do me a favor. If you are in a position where you're safe to show up at your town hall meetings and yell at these people, please do that, because a woman in Idaho was hauled away in zip ties by people who weren't even in law enforcement. Yeah. They're trying to shut us up. I ain't going to shut up, but if I disappear, that's when you know you're all in trouble. Have a great night, everybody. Be well.
Yay!
Could end up in Panama. That's where they sent. Do
I have to redo your song now to just say you are crazy?
No.
Yeah.
No. Every week will be different. I'll feel better next week, I'm sure.
I mean, I will. I don't mind.
Well, you need to do what the right-wing talk show people do, and that is you need to make as much money from it as you can. You need to, first of all, you are not selling supplements on your show. You need to start. I don't know what you're thinking. Half your show needs to be you selling just made-up supplement garbage that they have to combat the right wing. Not you have.
It's so funny that you would bring that up, Brad, because I was thinking about maybe replacing the monologue with made-up supplement garbage.
Yeah. Thank God you don't have that power. So,
I think it's some Irish Mexican sort of supplement that would have like
that's right.
the vitamins of a potato with tequila or something.
Yeah, mezcal, little mezcal.
I was in a band called The Vitamins of a Potato.
Yes.
I'm crazy. I'm fine with this mess.
You're awesome.
We need you
be as crazy as you want.
So stay as strong. See, and here's the thing, Patty, you care. All the right-wing hosts
the problem.
Don't care. They don't care who's in charge as long as they're making money. And the point is, with these guys, they only want white, rich men in charge, force their brand of fake Christianity, and bring apartheid to the United States is basically the
well, I don't care about money. That's why I show up here every week.
Yes.
Love you all.
Bye.
Yeah, bye. Do we get rid of it? Okay. All right. Well, speaking of that,
I mean, I care about money. I wish we made more.
Now someone who's certifiable.
Yeah.
We get to follow Crazy with Insane. Yeah. And that's why today's episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Hi, Ian. Everybody, it's Ian, Insane Ian, otherwise known as Ian Bond's first time on the Virtual Comedy Show.
Hi, yes. Took me 250 episodes to get here, but here I am. Hello.
You wanted to wait till we got the quality up, and then you said, well, it's never going to happen. I'll do it now.
Yes.
I appreciate that. Hey,
well, clearly it won't happen. I'm on now. The quality has dropped.
Not at all. Okay, here's what's going to happen. I'm playing an intro for you, and then you're going to do a song. I have no idea what you're going to do. Then I have to answer it somehow with a song of my own. And then you do another song, and it can either answer mine or not, whatever you choose. Sound good?
Sounds like a thing.
Let's do this thing. If I could find the thing.
It's our musical guest. Our musical guest. Gonna sing something funny and then Steve will play something in between. Our musical guest. Our musical guest. It's time for our musical guest. Insane Ian.
That's me. Why not start with some ska? I can see everybody is ready to start skanking in their seats. Well, we dated long ago. He said my devotion was sweet, so how was I to know that when you moved in you'd be so appalled at my room 'cause your pictures covered my walls, so you packed up your shit and ran out the door. Then I was left all alone with my stuff. I gotta say it was pretty rough and I'm stumped for what comes next, because what do I do with all these pictures of you? Everywhere that I turn you're always in my view. How can I move on? It's like you're not even gone. All I can do is fawn over pictures of you. Very authentic horns. I can't donate them to Goodwill. They just take the frames and give me back the stills. I don't want those back. Why did we break up? Well, I'm not sure. Something about me being immature. Well, I don't get that. But you're a poopy head. Then I got me a master plan. I'll fix these pictures with this pen in my hand, and I know I'm feeling better 'cause I'm drawing on all these pictures of you. Everywhere that I turn, I see someone new. Now I'm moving on. Look at what I've drawn, so many eye patches on these pictures of you. Pictures of you, ooh, ooh. And then one day, I was walking to the comic book store. I looked up and I saw my own face there on a billboard. My hair was all awkward. And I was there in my boxers for all to see. No, no, no! I can't believe what you did to these pictures of me. And you displayed them all in a gallery. You used me like a prop. How can I get you to stop? You cheated and used Photoshop on these pictures of me. Pictures of me. Pictures of me. Pictures of me.
Hey.
Yeah.
Funny.
That was so Valentine appropriate.
Yeah, it's only off by a week or so.
We don't care. If we get within 2 months of it, we consider it a success. Right. This is sort of the opposite of that. Well, not exactly. We'll see. And don't give it away, Brad. But this also refers to where Brad and I had breakfast the other day, so that was exciting.
What a lunch.
I had to get to Nashville. I was driving through the night. Coming in from Mobile, I stopped in for a bite. My ex-wife had my money, but I needed to be fed. I had to cut some corners, or I wouldn't have been caught dead in a Waffle House. Particularly in Alabama. It had been 1 year since she left me, and today had been kind of rough. It was a special anniversary of the day she took all my stuff. I was looking at the menu and the lovely pictures there. The waitress said, "Can I take your order?" And I looked up and stared at my ex-wife working in a Waffle House. In a Waffle House in Alabama. I just sat and stared and stammered. Revenge don't come much sweeter than that. She left me for another lover. Now she's serving them scattered, smothered, and covered, wearing that stylish apron and a paper hat. I think I'll stop there. By the way, another song from Insane Ian.
So if I had known you were going to play that, I would have planned to play the song called "I Bet I Can Eat More Waffles Than You."
Exactly.
I didn't, so instead, I'm going to take the idea of your song where you went to a restaurant to get food. Why not just have it delivered?
Ooh, nice.
DoorDash.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, DoorDash, or what we call Uber Eats, or any of the other grub-type things. And this looks like a hip-hop crowd, so here's some rapping. Because why not? Let's get the appropriate background for this one.
Oh, yes.
I'm a delivery boy. Yay. I love that.
Start it up, cause I got a job to do. My day begins at 1:45 the crack of noon, and then soon I'll bring you all sorts of stuff to chew. Never thought I'd have this kind of job at 42. Work where? Well, I don't want to be rude. Drop the name of my job and I might be sued. But to be fair, I guess to spare you a simple name clue. The German word for over and what you do to food. Anyway, that's to say the name is weirdly kind of true. But it doesn't matter, cause this platter is just for you. Order on the app, take a nap, you'll arrive soon. You can go yourself and said, I'm waiting in the drive-thru. Finish up, then I'll bring these treats to you. Rack of ribs or a sausage pizza too. Then I'm out, more deliveries I gotta do. No scenarios, cause this is not a porn shoot. Delivering all these flows on the beat. Just so I can bring you all you can eat. When you see me zooming down your street, you know I'm delivering something savory or sweet. Order up all the food you enjoy. Footlong subs or a tub of bok choy. Bringing it to you if you're in Illinois. It's my job. For your order, I'm the Jedi Master. No one else will ever bring it to you faster. Brought it to your door, please be sure to tip me after. I'm the one who drove 20 minutes for your pasta. Speaking of, take a minute, think this over. Why order ice cream any month after October? I don't really mind the time to be your meal chauffeur, but it wouldn't melt if it came from somewhere closer. In the mood for some food that's so delicious? Don't want to cook yourself or have to do the dishes? Maybe I can bring it no matter what your wish is, just so long as you remember to update your address. I'm serious, I'm not being rhetorical. Cause when I'm walking with your meal down to your corridor, to your apartment, delivering your order, you call me minutes later just to say that you're in Florida. Delivering all these flows on the beach, just so I can bring you all you can eat. When you see me zooming down to your street, you know I'm delivering something savory or sweet. Order up all the food you enjoy. Footlong subs or a tub of bok choy. Bringing it to you if you're in Illinois. It's my job. That's not to say this job is super easy, like the whole McGramole is so light and breezy. Sometimes it leaves me feeling kinda queasy, and not just because all the food is super greasy. Like when I'm trying to locate your address and the GPS has got me stressed. Going south on North Street, then East Street, heading west, saying make a U-turn when I should just turn left. Inanimate object got me feeling so hostile. I gotta say it drives me crazy, something awful. I wish it had it next so I could strangle it and throttle when it mispronounces Chipotle as Chipotle. Never mind all the time I'm spending in my whip, having to backtrack because they didn't give me your chips. So I get back in my car and I take another trip just to get your whole meal while you give me half a tip. Deliberating all these flows on the beat, just so I can bring you all you can eat. When you see me zooming down to your street, you know I'm delivering something savory or sweet. Order up all the food you enjoy, for long subs or a tub of bok choy, bringing it to you if you're in Illinois. It's my job, I'm a delivery boy.
Yay!
Yeah!
A little extended outro here, but yes.
Yay.
Thank you.
That was tremendous. Hey, Ian, we don't do
Yes.
this for every special guest, but you are so extra special, and it is your first time after
first
250 episodes that we're sending you a free gift.
A free gift?
This
Someone's getting it.
So my audio sounds better?
Is an interface so that next time we can hear the music.
Yes.
Yay!
Neat.
There was music.
And
The music
Bob
is
went
secondary. It was hip hop. You have a beat. Everybody could have clapped. It's fine.
I don't know if you could tell that Bob went hip hop just for this, and then
Bob went hip hop. The hat
had it.
may be a little big for Bob, but that's
a little-
okay.
Yeah, maybe so. Okay.
He'll grow
Go
into
back
it.
to this. That was
Ian, where
fantastic.
people come see you at? Where are people?
Where will we see you on March 7th? Ian?
You will see me on March 7th, 8th, and 9th at MarsCon in St. Paul, Minneapolis, Bloomington, where I will be with many other people, including Steve Goodie and also their music guest of honor, King Missile. I will be hosting the Logan Whitehurst Memorial Awards for Excellence in Comedy Music, also known as the Logan Awards, or also known as the Comedy Music Awards, of which I am the chairperson, and this is the 15th annual Logan Awards this year. Going to be very, very cool, so come check that out. And of course, if you're not able to attend MarsCon, check out the benefit CD to help the performers have a place to stay at marsconcomedy.com/shop, where you get 4 hours of entertainment from last year's concerts. Or you can also check us out on the Twitch stream at twitch.tv/marscondementia.
Yeah, and I hope you guys buy the soundtrack from last year's to help us get room and board for the performers this year, because it's Minneapolis, it's March, and sleeping in the park sucks.
Yes. They don't let you sleep at the Mall of America. I tried.
Leap in the Prius. Leap in the Prius.
Thank you, Ian. That was tremendous.
Thank you.
We'll see you in about 10 days
I
or
lost
whatever
him.
it is.
Wait, I have
Yes.
I got him.
You got
All
it.
right.
Okay, now Brad Trackman's ready to go.
No.
Wait.
No.
What? You're not juggling first.
I am so.
Steve's juggling. Yeah, he's juggling. I'm trying. Let's see how many balls he drops today.
I'll get it done. I'll get it over with quick. Okay, that's enough.
Well, that was the worst.
We expected.
Oh my god.
Hey, Brad Trackman.
It's Brad Trackman, everybody.
Hello.
He's sitting on the left side of his screen.
How are you guys?
He's funnier to the left. It's
He's
fine.
funnier if you're on the left. you're on the side. Somebody's gonna walk in those doors. I can feel it.
The whole show's to the left. We know.
I just like that you have a potential. You have a drummer behind you, so you got a whole lot of rim shots. This can be great.
So, okay, he's got to get to bed. Tell him what's gonna happen.
Here's what's gonna happen, Brad. I'm gonna play a little intro like I have for everybody else, and then you give us 10 minutes of awesome stand-up, and then we will tell you how awesome you are. Sound good? Here we go. Intro for Brad Trackman.
It's time for our big headliner. Got some funny jokes to say. Oh, do a 10-minute set headliner. Man, I'm so glad that it's Monday. Yeah.
Brad Trackman.
Hey, what's going on, man? You know, Zoom. That was like the one good thing that came out of the pandemic for me. Although I did have a high school Zoom that was pathetic. This one girl was like, I think you look amazing. You haven't changed a bit. Really? I looked middle-aged when I was 17. Thank you. Thank you so much. You know, I'm flying tomorrow, just like Brad Tassell is. I don't know, man. All this stuff going on. My wife this morning was like, you hear about that Delta flight that went upside down in Toronto? They all got $30,000. Why weren't you on that plane? And I'm honest. I really do have trepidation with flying. I do. I still have a fear of it. I do it every week, but I don't like it. And I guess what was it, last Tuesday? I'm at the airport. I see this gentleman with a tattoo on his neck. It said, "Ready to die."
Wow.
Not the message I was looking for from the pilot. Ready to stick that landing. I'll take ready to try. That was a lot. So I do know Brad. It's always nice to know another Brad. He's a very excellent comedian. Thanks for having me on the show. I have a lot of great friends that I met through entertainment. My best friend is an international male model. This guy has made literally millions, and the most humble guy I've ever met. He never ever brags, never tells anybody he's a model. I said, Chris, if I was an international male model, I would tell everybody. He said, Brad, if you were an international male model, you'd have to tell everybody. So I'm always that's great. Texting. And I think we all have some friends that are super intelligent. We have friends that are not so intelligent. My one friend texted me this today, arguably the stupidest thing I've ever read in my life. He said, "Do you think it's possible for someone with an average IQ to be a genius?" Considering you spell genius with a J, I'm going to say no. So I'm a married guy. It's always tough leaving the house when, I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks, and that's tough. You have to keep it. It's like a long distance relationship. You have to keep it active on the phone. And I got to tell you, I'm not good at anything, but I'm pretty good on the phone. My wife's like, "I miss you." I'm like, "I miss you. I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to see you." I just repeat whatever she says. We talk so much. We text so much. By the time I get home, I'm out. I'm like, "Hey, baby, why don't you go in the other room? I'll call you. I think we're better on the phone." I really do. Our anniversary's coming up. And last year, I went all out. I bought her a Tiffany bracelet, clothes, makeup. She got all dolled up. She looked great. I go, "Honey, you look amazing. I'm still the same girl on the inside. I know. We'll work on the personality next. It's a process." Little by little. Oh, my wife. I'm telling you, my wife has a lot of issues. Lately, she's been having trust issues. It's what she says in her journal. Believe me, I read it. It's a good book. It's all about me. I think Brad is reading my journal. I am, and your spelling and grammar needs improvement. Yeah. Not easy being in a relationship, I guess, the toughest one I ever had was with a corporate woman. And she was like all business all the time. Even when she broke up with me, she called me in the bedroom. She's like, "Brad, have a seat. Affection's down 40%. Let's take a look at this chart on sexual activity. Here's where we were when we started our relationship. Now look where we are. Bottom line, I'm going to have to let you go." I'm going to California tomorrow. And, here on the East Coast, we had a real spell. I know I can't compare where you guys are, but it was pretty cold here for quite a bit. And it's just starting to warm up a little. But even in LA, I'm going out of Long Beach. It's going to be cool, significant, like, 50s in the morning. That's cool. I love jacket weather. I'm a big fan of the jacket, Hook up with a chick. By the time she finds out you're out of shape, it's too late. Surprise! Sorry. Finish with they may say members only, but there's nothing about this body that's exclusive. My wife's the only person I know that can give me a compliment and an insult in the very same sentiment. I don't even know how you do it. She does it. She's like, "I love your body. I love your body. I'm not attracted to guys with muscles." I tell her, though, I say, "Honey," I go, "listen, I want you to know, when you need me most, I'll always be there for you. She's like, I need you the most every day. That's asking too much. That's too much. Come on. I'll tell you guys this. New Year's Day. I can't even believe we're heading. Geez, we're heading into March. It's already like. Anyway, New Year's Day, I went into one of my best friends. His name's Bob. I said, hey, Bob, Happy New Year. I'm all excited. It was a very chance meeting, too. And he replies back to me, thanks. What? As if I don't even celebrate New Year's. You know what I mean? I was pissed off. I go home to my wife and go, hey, babe, I ran into Bob. I said, Happy New Year. And he said, thanks. And she gets it. And she comes back to me. Is that the only reason you said Happy New Year? Was for him to say it back to you? Yes, it was. My wife will take anybody's side other than mine. I could tell her my friend stabbed me and she'd be like, what did you do? What'd you say? I didn't say thanks. I can tell you that. I'm from New York City. One of my biggest pet peeves is parking tickets. Not just an ordinary parking ticket, but the parking ticket when you're approaching your car and you see the cop issuing you the ticket. Nothing more infuriating. Yeah. You just miss it, because once they start, they always say the same thing. I'm sorry. I already started writing. There's nothing I can do now. Really? How about stop writing? Caveat that police officers have. No other profession could do this. No other profession could say, I can't stop. I can't stop. I can't start and then stop. I'll tell you what. I'm going to have chicken parm tonight. You know what? Scratch that. Whoa. Sir, I already started writing your order. You're going to have chicken something. CHI. Chimichanga. Chili. Last but not least, for my 10 minutes, I don't know where I'm at, but I hope it's 10 minutes. Here we go. This is the last one. March 27th. I'll never forget this date for the rest of my life. I wake up from sleeping. My wife is already awake, staring at me. Super creepy. I look over. She's right here. Happy 24 years ago today, the first time we ever kissed. You know what I said? Thanks. All right. Is that good?
Yeah. Come on, man. You know what I liked about that? You know what I liked about it? There were jokes. That's I'd like to throw that out to some of the headliners we get here. Nice when you do jokes. That's always
kind of a change from the rest of the show, isn't it?
Yes, really.
I find comedy works better if there's jokes.
Yes, there's jokes. That was fantastic.
You know what? I was really impressed with the show, and I was really impressed with the monologue, the juggling, the musical acts. Great.
It's all about the juggling.
Wait a minute. Now we know you're lying. We're impressed that we wrote it all starting at 2:00 this afternoon. That was.
Are you kidding me?
I didn't start until I had a lot to do this morning. I didn't start until about 1:30.
Brad works well under pressure.
Well written.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, so.
My songs were written in 1979. It's fine.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he wrote his jokes when he was born. So, but Brad, that was great, man. Are you working? You're heading out to the ships. Are you doing any? Where can people? You're a best-selling author. How do people get that book?
Oh, sure. I wrote a book called Permanently Suspended. It's available wherever books are sold. It was a celebrity biography of a shock jock, Anthony Cumia, who was part of the Opie and Anthony radio show that was nationally syndicated and a big launching pad for a lot of comedians. So it was, he's a controversial guy.
Yeah.
And it's a fun read. It's an interesting read. And I like the book.
Yep, and there you go. Sulu is continuing to
get. Thank whoever cannot figure out how to turn off.
Cannot figure out how to turn her sound off. I don't know why. So again, man, go to bed. Go to bed,
man. Carl.
Very much.
And go to bed, Brad. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much. Take care.
Yeah, no,
good travels, Brad.
Good job. Yay! I can't find him. You got him.
Yep.
All right.
Hey.
All right.
It's time for 3 things in a row. 3 things are going to happen in a row. I'm going to do the intro for the "How About Another Dumb Song" thing, and then the song we're going to have tonight. I can't even. This is a song I released in 2017 on an album called FU 2016, because 2016 sucked. And our friend Chuck, who's sitting right there, made a video of this song, and it just got finished. And after that, and she's going to be at MarsCon, and we're going to show it at MarsCon. So then we'll do the MarsCon ad. So 3 things in a row are going to happen right now.
How about another dumb song from Steve for no reason?
I want to eat a big piece of cheese, dipped in antifreeze. I want to eat a big piece of cheese right before bed. I really enjoy gastric reflux, and barbecued ducks. I really enjoy gastric reflux and waking up choking and panicking. Cheese before bed gives me really weird dreams like I'm in the Philippines living on soup and jelly beans. Cheese before bed gives me really weird dreams about ducks and Anthony Hopkins and oatmeal. Oatmeal is a poor substitute for spackle, or Vietnamese scrapple. Oatmeal is a poor substitute for spackle, but it's slightly more tasty. I want to eat a big bowl of spackle, at the Mormon Tabernacle. I want to eat a big bowl of spackle with raisins and turnips and drywall screws. I wrote this song in the Buffalo Airport, and it's too late to abort. I wrote this song in the Buffalo Airport when Northwest lost my luggage. I'm really gonna miss my Harry Potter toothbrush, though I don't use it all that much. I'm really gonna miss my Harry Potter toothbrush and my mint-flavored Voldemort floss. I like the books way better than the movies, which can kiss my booty. I like the books way better than the movies, cause too much got left out.
Well, duh. And screw J.K. Rowling.
I want to eat a huge piece of cheese, all covered in fleas. I want to eat a huge piece of cheese and puke it on that kid who keeps screaming!
Yay!
This is great.
And where can we hear and see this video?
The world's longest running comedy music concert series is back.
So this song is about following your dreams and never giving up. It's also about the Hulk.
MarsCon 2025 is taking place March 7th through 9th at the Hilton Minneapolis St. Paul Mall of America Hotel in Bloomington, Minnesota.
Can I get a celebratory woo? Thank you.
This year's event will have performances by Worm Quartet, Devo Spice, The Great Luke Ski, Insane Ian, Harry Dalby, Meow Meme, Steve Goodie, Nuclear Bubble Wrap, The Odd Ditties, Holy Bongwater, Regdar and the Fighters, Primordial Pouch, and this year's comedy music guests of honor, sponsored by Needlejuice Records, John S. Hall and Dog Bowl of King Missile Dogfly Religion.
I don't go to recitals anymore because my hearing is too sensitive, and I don't go to art galleries anymore because there are people there, and I can't deal with people.
Registration for a weekend badge is $55 until January 31st. After that, it'll be $70 at the door. To pre-register and for more info on MarsCon, visit marscon.org.
Please continue to hold. Your comedy music will be with you shortly. You are currently the 27th caller.
How about all of that?
That was fantastic.
That was really something.
Nice
And Bethany
job,
is with
Chuck.
us because Bethany, my fan club president, has long ago declared that the cheese song is her favorite. And so she's very pleased on her birthday, almost on her birthday, exactly, that Chuck came up with a video for her favorite song. Yay. Now,
It's very cheesy.
It's time to beg for money. Oops, I screwed it up. Man, it was going so well. It was really a pretty good day, technically, and then everything went to hell. Okay, here we go.
Some weird.
Brad begs for money. Hey, we need your money. We don't charge a cover or a 2-drink minimum. So what did you expect, Jack?
My view is all screwed up. Hi, everybody. I'm Brad Tassell. This is a virtual comedy show. And I'm going to tell you, we've been joking about how much money we get, but we do have some lovely people who consistently and weekly donate to this show.
That is true.
Thank you. We thank you, and we hope you continue to do so. But now it's your turn. You know who I'm pointing to. You know who you're pointing to. It's your turn to go to virtualcomedyshow.com and donate to the show, because this week we had jokes. And that's what you pay. and if you donate to the show this week, we'll get Steve some mail money to send Ian that thing so we can actually know that there's
interface.
Well, next time we'll know that there's music involved in this. So that'll be great. Go to virtualcomedyshow.com, because we also have to we destroyed one of Patty's art pieces that was also jewelry this week. So we have to fix all that. So go to virtualcomedyshow.com and do that. And that's enough of that, because I got to go to bed too, buddy. So
let's do the worst joke of the week.
Worst joke. Worst joke. Worst joke. Worst joke. Boo! That was the worst joke ever.
Disney Hollywood Studios will relocate the Muppets to make way for the new Monsters Inc. land. Yep. Disney promises that they aren't going away, but the Muppets will move in with their friend Oscar and live in a dumpster behind It's a Small World.
Night, everybody.
Hey, that